Alright, so this is Flow Music, a new AI app from Google that lets you generate songs with a prompt. And I actually have made some videos on how you can utilize some features on this platform. But in this video, we are going to talk about a feature called Spaces. Now, Spaces in Flow Music is essentially quite similar like building an app. So if you're using Gemini, I think you are aware about a feature called Canvas. So in Gemini Canvas, you can build an app, a website, a calculator, a UI, a demo, or anything using this feature. And the space feature in Flow Music is no different, but of course it is mostly designed around the music production. So I have some examples that I have created. So I have this a simple music visualizer. Let me give you a quick demo. Okay, this is the demo. And also you can build an app that can count the number of beats in the song. Let me just play this audio. Okay, and maybe you can build a simple drum pad that I guess could be quite useful if you are making music professionally. Or maybe you can build a simulation of a musical instrumental, like in this case, a piano. So I'm going to play a song, and can you guess what is the title of the song? If you know the title, let me know the title in the comment down below. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can build your own custom space, which is basically a music app in Google Flow Music. Now, to start generating the space, you can navigate to flowmusic.app, and I actually have a referral link in the description down below. So if you don't have a Flow Music account, you can use that link, which will give you extra 500 credits for free. Now, after that, you can navigate to a menu called Spaces, and then you can start building a new space. Now, for the rest of this video, I'm going to call this feature to be either space or app, because they are basically the same thing, but I just like calling it app because in a sense we are building an app. So I think that's just much more logical. But just remember that when I say space or app, I'm just referring to the same thing. Now, this is just one way to create a space, and this is where you can initialize the premise that you want to build an app or a space in this chat. But this is not the only option or not the only method that you can use to build a space. You can actually build a space or an app in any chat. You can start a new chat, or you can open an existing chat, and then you can start building an app right there. Now, in this case, I'm going to build a sort of music equalizer in this chat. Now, you can describe the app by just telling AI what you want to build. So let's say, please build an music equalizer app. And basically, I want you to have some presets, but also I want to have some controls about the equalizer settings. It is not a good prompt, but I think I will know exactly what I was talking about. Okay, so this is my prompt, and right now we don't have any particular settings when it comes to coding. So I'll just use the default settings and send a message and just wait for AI to start building the app. Now, this might take quite a while, so just be patient until it finishes for the first iteration of the app. Okay, so I got this app. Now, by the way, if you are using the same prompt, for example, there is a good chance that you'll see something that looks a bit different. Maybe the color is different, the layout is different, but usually the function would be more or less the same. Now, as you can see, I got a simple music equalizer, and there are some presets that I can apply to this music. And I guess let me give you a quick preview about how this audio sounds. Okay, cool. But right now, I don't see any play button on this music app. So this is one thing that I noticed when building some spaces in Google Flow. So unlike Gemini or Cloud Code or Google Anti-Gravity, where I would say AI in that place seems to be more independent and it can do something automatically, but here you really need to nudge the AI into the correct direction. So I have to clarify again that I want to have the music, this particular song, into this app. So I'm going to tell AI again. Okay, that looks good, but please insert that song into this app, and then I want to be able to play it and then change the settings in real time. All right, let's send a message and let's wait again. Okay, cool. Now I have this audio player and I can start playing around with the equalizer settings for this music. Let me just, do some testing. Yeah, I can tell that it sounds different every time I select a different preset. Now, let's do something that is a bit more extreme. I'll just set the setting to be very, very different. Looking down, playing it proud. Then the door swung wide. Yeah, that sounds awful, but let's say I want to have this version of the music. So let's say I'm going to tell AI that I want to get this. How to get this song? Okay, I have changed the equalizer for the music. Now, how do I get that song downloaded to my computer? Now, there is something here that you need to know, that the music is not actually like you can create or export the music that was modified right here into your computer. So it is more like a sort of testing, and then later, if you like the settings, you can tell AI to apply that settings into that song. So it's really just a testing. It is not for modifying the song. That's at least from what I can tell. Okay, apparently I got a download button, which is strange. That was the original track, so I actually cannot get the modified version. But if I tell AI about the setting, it can modify this song based on the setting that I just applied on this equalizer. So let's say, can you edit the song based on the settings that I have right now? You will see that it is not able to see the current state of the app. It cannot see what's going on your screen. It might be able to see the code that was created to build the app, but it cannot see what settings that you have right now. So that's one limitation. I cannot see the exact position of your sliders. So yeah, that's very unfortunate. I wish it behaves a bit more like a 5 coding app where it can see exactly what's going on, but here we still have that limitation. So I guess I'm going to insert the numbers manually. So the bass is plus 12 dB. Yep. Let me just set everything to maximum. Bass is here, and then low mid is here. Honestly, there are many terminologies that I'm not very familiar about. So I'm not exactly a music expert, but I'm very excited that we have this AI tool from Google. Okay, almost there. And lastly, we have treble. Okay, so here, send a message, and it should be able to start modifying the song. Now, as a reminder, let me just play the music again. Brought the summer inside. Felt the rush to... Yep, it doesn't sound good, but again, I did that just to give you an example. And as you can see, it is able to start generating the song based on the new setting, and let's see how it goes. Okay, so I got the version that was modified based on the settings on the equalizer. And again, it's not able to see the equalizer. It can only be used as a testing, and you need to tell AI exactly the settings for the audio. Now, I'm going to play a quick demo. I'm going to give you the comparison between this version in the equalizer and the version that was modified by AI. So this is the equalizer version. And then this is the AI modified version. Yeah, I would say the profile sounds to be the same. The AI version is a bit lower in volume, but I would say the profile seems to be quite the same. So yeah, basically it is able to utilize the settings that I just tested on the equalizer. Now, if you do like the app and perhaps you want to publish it, you can click this publish button, or perhaps you can also just click this copy link button, and anyone can start using the app that you created using the Google Flow Music. And yeah, I guess those are a few things that you need to know. I think that's quite a straightforward feature, but with some caveats and some limitations that you need to be aware of. So if you do like this video, then I guess you're going to like this tutorial up here as well. So click that video and I'll see you there.